I hope you had a chance to listen to last week's podcast episode because it was definitely my favorite episode to make. But I've listened to it a few times this week, and it's really, really powerful and really good, and it makes me laugh and makes me tear up. And it's really it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun recording that, and I'm glad that the world got to hear from my wife's mouth the journey that we've been on and the journey that we've been a part of and that we've participated in. And it was a lot of fun. And this week I want to follow up with some things that I guess we talked about a little bit in that episode and maybe move the conversation forward a little bit. When I first started, and you heard, if you listened to that episode last week, you heard my wife, you heard Angie say that when I decided that the past trauma and the past, I guess, abuse and the past disharmony, where I wasn't going to deal with that going forward, that all of that chaos and all of that drama and shit that was part of our lives, when I decided and chose that I wasn't going to handle that or deal with it or accept it anymore, I made a radical transformation, and it was like an immediate pivot, and I was off to the races. And at that point, what happened was, I became really clear that the right people were going to join me in my life, and the right people were going to jump off the bus. And what I chose was to go all in on my dreams, go all in on the life that I wanted, and the right people would opt in, and the right people would opt out. And this has been true for me, like, in every iteration of growth and every iteration of transformation over the last 7 years. The more I choose what I want and go all in, the more not only do I get what I want, but also my life continues to get more enriched because the right people join in the party. And that's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to experience that we can have anything we want. And when we commit and we go all in, life begins to actually to carry out that it's almost like a restaurant order, and starts to deliver it to your feet. And all you have to do is take action and receive it. And my wife opted in, and that was the conversation that we had. My wife got to decide. She decided to join me in harmony instead of fighting me and continuing to be a disharmonizing force in our relationship. And part of that was I created what I call a vision for my life. Now, I have a vision right now. I have one piece of paper, and it has 4 elements on this vision. It has my health, it has my wealth, it has impact, and it has the quality of my relationships. Now, these 4 areas are very critical to my life. Now, there's no cars and there's no houses. There's nothing like that on my vision, because I no longer crave things. I crave experiences. I love travel. There's a lot about travel in my vision, and there's a lot about spending awesome time with Angie, traveling, seeing awesome places. It's a lot about how I engage the world, and how I work in my business, and how I transform lives, and how I take care of my own life, and how I take care of my own health. There's aspects in this vision of my life that I am looking to upgrade and up level in my life. And when I first did a vision years and years ago, having a disgruntled, disharmonious house was not on my vision. Going to work for somebody else was not on my vision. Struggling financially was not in my vision. Being overweight and lacking energy and enthusiasm and vitality in life, that was not on my vision. So I got the option, the choice, to create the life of my dreams on paper. And now I'm in the process of creating that life. And they're like, I just keep leveling up. And every time I level up, I create a new vision and then I just level up from there. But it's been an awesome, awesome experience, because what I've learned is when I get clear about what I want, and when I take inspired action towards that, and I go all in and I let the old Mike die so that the new Mike can be reborn, I do keep up leveling, and I do keep upgrading my life. And it's been a lot of fun. Like, we can become someone. If you look at who you are right now, you're not the same person you were 10 years ago. Now, sometimes we allow that to happen to us. We allow life to unfold unintentionally and without purpose, or without, us, I guess, directing the flow. But you can get clear about who you want to be in 10 years and set out to become that person, and you can kind of direct and influence the direction of your life. So what I would encourage you to do is to create a vision for your life. Now, on my website, on the very front page of my website, and the website is innerwealthglobal.com. On the very front page of my website, I put a new video and a new button up, and it's called, the button says Choose Your Destiny. So what I've done is I've created a mini course called Choose Your Destiny. I also have a workshop by the same name coming up on September 1st and 2nd, 2023. But on this mini course, it has 3 videos, a workbook, and also a discounted ticket. It has a code for a discount for my workshop, my upcoming Choose Your Destiny workshop on September 1st and 2nd in St. Louis, right? Just north of St. Louis. But go on the front page of my website, Inner Wealth Global, and you can also go on the products page and access that mini course. And what it'll help you do, first of all, it'll show you my vision. My vision is in that workbook, but it'll also, and this is where I'm taking my life, right, and my business, and where I'm taking my health. But on that mini course, it has 3 videos and a workbook that really will help you understand the process of creation, and will help you get really clear about what you want to create in your life. Because so many people don't have what they know what they don't want, but they don't have what they want because they don't know what that is. Most of this world are running from pain instead of running towards or creating the life of their dreams. So they're literally in survival mode instead of creation mode. So what creating a vision does is it immediately takes you from survival mode into creation mode, and then gives you the opportunity to commit and go all in on creating the life of your dreams. If you sign up for this mini course, you'll access the videos and the workbook that'll help you start that process. And if you decide to join me in the workshop on September 1st and 2nd, then we'll compound the work that you do in that vision. We'll level up in not just that work in the vision, but I'll show you how to dissolve any doubt and start to realign yourself to become the person capable of creating that vision. I get inside of you. I help you get inside yourself and create a mindset that refuses to quit until you have what it is you want and live the life that you want. But listen, commitment has been coming up a lot. It's been a key theme. It's been a key theme in my mastermind. It's been a key theme, and I know next week's podcast episode is about commitment. Commitment is critical to leveling up in your life. Commitment is critical in any achievement or accomplishment, or anytime you're trying to create a higher level of circumstances. And I want to dive in and unpack commitment a little bit. What commitment is when you create this vision of the life that you're looking to create, there are certain choices, decisions, there are certain habits, there are certain lack of actions or actions that you take or don't take right now that are in the way of that vision. They're in the way of you creating that vision. For instance, if my vision says that I want to be fit and healthy, and, gorging on chocolate could get in the way of being fit and healthy. Overeating gets in the way of being fit and healthy. Not running, not exercising, not moving my ass would get in the way of being fit and healthy. I also talked about creating a $1 million coaching business and not taking action, not launching workshops, not inviting people, not having this podcast, not speaking on stages, not taking action would get in the way of $1 million coaching business. And these are the factors that decide who is committed and who's not. Because when you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that there's an action required to create an outcome, like in order to become fit and healthy, you need to eat great nutrition and you need to move your ass. When you know that that's a requirement, then not doing that means that you're not committed to that outcome. And when you are committed, you'll do the work required to create the outcome. Now, it's really easy. Everyone says that they want more money, and everyone says that they want more health, and everyone says that they want more love in their life. But if you stop listening to what people say and you start paying attention and watching the actions that they take, you'll see what they're really committed to. Because commitment cannot be found in the words that you speak, but commitment reveals itself in the actions that you take. People lie to themselves a lot, and they'll say they want something, but then when they act, they're acting in a direction that actually carries them or takes them farther away from it. Someone who says they want to lose 20 pounds, who hits the ice cream bin and overindulges in ice cream, they're saying they want something, but the fact that they're overindulging in ice cream shows you what they're really committed to. And you can say that you want to build $1 million coaching business. I can say I want to build $1 million coaching business. But if I don't act in accordance and take action and choose and decide in alignment with that statement, then it's my actions that are revealing my true commitment. And why is any of this important? Because in this workbook, I talk about the 5 major reasons that people aren't living the life of their dreams. Number 1 is they don't know what that is. They're not clear about it. Number 2 is what they say they want isn't really authentic. It's coming from a place of comparison, or they're trying to solve a problem in somebody else's life, or maybe they're trying to solve an internal conflict, insecurity, inadequacy, insignificance. They don't really want what they say they want. Number 3 is there's so much doubt and so much internal resistance, they can't see themselves having it. They don't believe it's available for them. Number 4 is they don't take inspired action. But the last reason someone doesn't live the life of their dreams is because they're just not committed. They're not resilient. They don't demonstrate grit. They lack true commitment to creating what they want in their life. And commitment is 100% all in, not 99%. 99% equals 0%, but true commitment is 100% all in. It means that you will take actions. You will make choices. You will decide. You will make decisions in your life which complement, which align, which empower you towards that vision. And if you're making decisions that aren't in alignment, then you're not truly committed. Listen, on this week's, so my mastermind call this week, I had a very I guess firm conversation with folks. And in my business, when I'm on the stage, or when I'm teaching my one-on-one students or my mastermind or whatever, sometimes it feels like I'm just carrying out a feel good activity that I'm inspiring or I'm motivating or I'm encouraging or I'm lifting people up. But really what I want in each of these scenarios, what I desire most, what I crave most is to see people's lives changing. I don't enjoy showing up, providing a spark, inspiring, motivating, walking away and have people's lives be the exact same. What I enjoy the most is seeing people's circumstances up level, upgrade, change, get better. And I love seeing results in people's lives. And I shared with my mastermind this week, if you are just literally showing up on this call and you're listening and you get off the call and you just go and resume your old life and you keep making the same choices and you stay the same and you're not doing anything to change your life and circumstances, if you're not committed to leveling up in every area of your life, please quit. Because you deserve better, I deserve better, and my community deserves better. What the work that I do and where my passion is seeing the world improve, seeing lives improve. The mission statement of Inner Wealth Global is to make the world a more loving place. And the way we do that is to help people see that they can live the life of their dreams. If they just get really clear about what that is, they take action and they commit and go all in on having it. And that is what lights me up the most. Listen, if you're listening to these podcasts, thank you, first of all. Drop me a 5-star review or drop me a 5-star rating. Drop me an awesome review. Subscribe, share it with some friends because I'd love to share it. I'd love it to be listened to more and for it to be downloaded and for it to be connected with more. And if you love it, please send me a note and let me know that you're listening and let's interact. Let's engage a little bit. But if you're listening to this podcast, it tells me you're hungry. It tells me that you're hungry for knowledge and for wisdom and for upgraded circumstances in your life. If you're listening to this podcast, it's because you want more from life. So I would encourage you to make sure that you're not settling in any area of your life. You can go a lot of places and do work with other influencers, other teachers. You can read volumes and you can read books, but make sure that you are getting really, really clear about what it is you're really after, and you're not negotiating with yourself. You're not compromising, and that you're stepping into higher level circumstances all the time. You owe it to yourself. That's the good part of life is to level up and to learn that we are creators. We are divine. We are the essence of God wearing a meat suit. You can level up any area of your life anytime you want. All you need to do is decide what you want and go all in and commit and take the appropriate action. And repeated action over and over and over and over yields results. But you got to go all in. And bringing it back home to where I originally started this is the right people in your life opt in and the right people opt out. Don't try to hold on to people whose role in your life has expired. Let them go. Let them move on and graduate to a different relationship, to be part of somebody else's life and try to hold them back. But let them go. And if you haven't listened to episode 100, where Angie and I had that discussion, this is what she pointed to and said, that's when everything in our lives started getting better. When I went all in on having what I want. And that's when she, in her words, that's when she really first, there was a first glimpse that she saw that I had a backbone and a spine. Listen, don't settle. Don't compromise. Decide, go all in. Make sure you're leveling up. Make sure you're not settling for I know in my life, if my health, if I'm not taking care of my fitness, it's like nothing else clicks. If I'm not taking care of my body, the energy is not there. If I overindulge in anything, in food and alcohol, if I overindulge in anything, nothing else goes well. And that's why health is first for me. When I get my health in check and I stay on my fitness and my self-care, everything else comes into alignment. My impact in the world increases. When my impact in the world increases, my wealth increases, and my relationship is, and it's got a life of its own, and it's awesome regardless. But listen, here's my challenge to you. Go all in on leveling up. And first of all, get really clear about what that is. Go to my website, innerwealthglobal.com. Go grab the mini video course. It's called Choose Your Destiny. And if you really want to hit the gas, join me in that workshop right out just north of St. Louis, Missouri, in a little county that I live in called St. Charles. Join me in St. Charles, Missouri on September 1st and 2nd, 2023, 2 full-day sessions, and we'll really hit the gas on creating the life of your dreams. And I'll help you get excited to wake up to the life that you've created every single day. Don't settle. Don't negotiate. Don't compromise. Commit. Go all in, and never look back. Thanks for jamming with me. Give me some stars. Rate, review, share. Grab that mini course, and I really want to see you at that workshop on September 1st and 2nd.